Welcome to Open Whispers channel. Welcome to the arena. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave your comments in the comment section. Whenever the secret whispers of a people turn to open whispers, it will soon explode. Sooner than later, the tyrant should know that his time is up. I did a video yesterday about a killing in the southeast of Nigeria. And I asked a question at the end of that video. Is it still in the name of Biafra? Because all the killings have been one way or the other attributed to the some events or activities of the indigenous people of Biafra or their militant wing, ESN. Be that as it may, I got tons of reactions from a lot of people both back home and abroad, and they tried to call my attention to the killing, burning down of houses, arrest of youth, and how people are deserting the villages for fear of the killing, maiming, burning down of houses of citizens of these communities by quote-unquote the people they think are the agents of the government. Sometimes people as young as 12 years old are being hounded, taken to jail, and accused of being members of indigenous people of Biafra. And I've always repeated on this channel that if we have good security networks or intelligence in Nigeria, and I believe we do, anybody who commits a crime should be fished out and punished. The idea of somebody commits a crime, you go to the proceeds or unleash terror on the inhabitants or people of that community is totally unacceptable. Because everybody cannot be members of the indigenous people of Biafra. And it seems to me as the Imo state government is gambling or doing what is called guesswork or second guessing the security situation in Imo State. Because I remember sometime in the past, Uche Nwosu, the former governor's in-law, was arrested inside a church and was being accused of sponsoring the insecurity in Imo State. Rochas Okorocha, the former governor, has also been accused. I don't know how far that situation has come or if it's been proven or not. Now, it seems to me from the report that every child in Akata, Obo, Umutanze, Awo, Oboro, and communities near Anambra, that they are all suspects. It's in public domain. In the past, I saw a video of a little child running away from a military plane circling the ORLU environs, and it broke my heart. Where is the carrot and stick approach that we talked about? If this child grows up traumatized, you don't think this child will be angry at the government? If this child watched when the father was killed by these agents, are we not making a million Nadekalo? Because even after, from what I have seen, it's not really about Nnamdi Kanu. Even when you kill him, there are a million of them there that believe in what he's preaching, rightly or wrongly. If the governor of Imo State cannot handle the security situation in Imo State as a father, I think he should resign without missing words. He only needs to know the truth from people that don't benefit from his legacies, or anybody who does not hope on him or anybody in government to feed him. These people in power, they need to be told the truth. Yesterday again I mentioned that this was how Boko Haram became deadly. And children are being recruited. Because for a long time they were allowed to be brainwashed that Western education was wrong. And the government washed with Answer Kimbo. Now, the killing or wanton destruction going on in Imo State, especially in ORLU, and spilling over to Anambra State. What are the elders doing? It's the same mistake that the federal government made. And I shouted. I said, who is advising this government? When IPOB was declared a terror organization, even when they were just having a peaceful parade. The federal government made Nnamdi Kanu a hero. Everybody has the right to speak. You can say anything you want to say. All they could have done would have been to ignore him. So we did the same thing. He was arrested, taken to jail, was granted bail, and he was supposed to appear in court again. What did the government do? They went after him and sent the military to invade his house. They drove him outside the country. Now they are trying him for evading justice. Which justice are we talking about? What we are making out of this youth that we are hunting today, or terrorizing or arresting, you are criminalizing them, hardening them, and they can always be against the government. If the government in the north, in the northern part of the country, is doing what is called radicalizing this Boko Haram people, or these bandits, who are more deadly than even the IPOB or ESN, engaging them, meaning that the carrot and stick approach can work. Why can't Hope Uzodinma or some Igbo leaders engage some of these youths who are, some of them are even innocent? Talk to them. I always cite the example of Rocha Okorocha. I mean, people may not like him, but give him credit on what he did by involving some of those youths. These youths are angry. Arresting, killing them, or rampaging a community where you have children, pregnant women, elders, and they are living in fear because you think that IPOB or ESN, that they are camping in these communities. Why are we gambling with the future of these children? Why are we gambling with the security situation in the country and in Imo State? I said yesterday that I expected that on one hand, the elders of Igbo land would have called a security summit and extended an olive branch to these children. You can't wait for the federal government to do everything. You cannot wait for somebody in the north to come down to the east to solve the problem in the east. What we are seeing is failure of leadership, high-handedness, and it will not solve the problem in the southeast. We are creating terror instead of tackling terror. Because these children will always, forever and ever be angry at the government. Do you also, as a governor, do you also think about when you leave office? Will you always live in the Federal Capital Territory? You will come home. The mistake that the federal government made with the handling of Nnamdi Kanu's case should not be repeated in the southeast or in Imo State. And I am hoping that Soludo, being an intelligent man, once he is sworn into office, will call his Imo State counterpart, sit down on the table on how to solve the security situation in the southeast, in Imo State, in Anambra. The killing of our prominent sons and daughters should stop. Being high-handed will not solve the problem. Calling names will not also solve the problem. This is the time that true leadership should be shown. This is the time to show that You can have power, but you don't have to use that power. Because power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And on the part of the youth, picking up arms is still not the best. We are destroying our future. Because when you pick up these arms, what will it solve? I've always said that if Nnamdi Kanu and his followers and other people, if you think you are that powerful, form a political organization that can influence the election positively. But what I saw when I ran for a position in Imo State was not encouraging. The system is bad. Even the people who are members of the IPOB, we are seeing collecting money from these politicians. That is why I believe today that IPOB has been hijacked. They have lost their purpose. What we are seeing today are splinter groups. They are out of control. And the earlier the state government or the federal government gets on this to nip it in the bud, my fear is that it is getting too late. If the Imo State governor cannot handle the security situation in Imo State, he should resign. We don't need any messiah or any prophet to tell him that he is gambling with the security situation in the state. A stitch in time saves 9. Save the future of our children. Instead of sending them to jail, send them to school. Be well, do good work, and please keep in touch. Thank you.